See? Auntie, this is okay.
I think I saw you in the TV Al-Hijrah.
Yes. I went to China for the show. 13th episode last year.
Yeah.
It's me.
I saw you.
Yes. Oh, you watch TV Al-Hijrah as well?
I said, why so familiar
Hopefully, Auntie, I would like to talk more to you because I believe that you are very sincere in searching for that, and I really hope Allah will guide you and guide all of us.
Are you
I'm a Muslim.
Was that the first time that you did that?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's not the first time I've ever prayed, but it's the first time I've ever prayed to Allah in that way.
By the way, my name is Firdaus.
Yes,
You understand this?
My name is Alf.
Elf.
Like Alif, but without the I.
Oh, great. In fact, just now when I just talking to one of the sisters there, and then I saw you praying, and I personally, seriously, I'm touched. I'm touched with your movement, with your actions. That it's quite spontaneous that you go there and you make the prayer.
Well, I never planned to come and pray today.
Yeah.
It was not on my agenda, but
Yes.
today I feel very open in my heart.
Yes,
and just feel like connecting.
Oh, that's good.
And so Islam came to me today. So
Don't you think that is a faith? That is what God, Allah, make you here today. That the two girls come and talk to you, and then my colleague talk to you,
Sure.
and now you have your first experience.
there's no coincidence.
There is no coincidence, and this.
I've never walked on this street before in my life. I was going that way and I thought, no, I'm going to go this way. I don't know why I decided to go this way, but Allah led me.
Yes, because the owner of the heart guides you to be here. Now, don't you think that this might be the sign that God wants you to know more about Islam and initially and become a Muslim? What do you think about that, Al?
I think that God wants me to understand every religion,
Yeah.
but I don't think He wants me to embrace any of them.
I mean, do you have anything that you would like to know or you dislike about Islam that you heard?
Yeah, I have a little thing that troubled me this morning.
Yeah.
When I was reading the Qur'an after these two girls left me a book,
Yeah.
and I only got as maybe 10 pages or so, but
Yep.
it was an exclusive.
Yeah.
It was suggesting that there are the chosen ones,
Yeah.
and there are those that were not here,
Yeah.
and they can't be saved.
Yeah.
That is not consistent with my understanding of
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
God doesn't choose.
Yeah.
He doesn't make this one bad and this one good because they read a book and follow these rules. I can't buy that.
Yeah.
But every religion I've ever come across says the same thing.
Yeah.
We are the one and only religion. All the others are inferior. Follow this way. And that's why I'm not a religious man.
Okay.
I'm a spiritual man. What does the title matter? What does the skin color matter? Whether a hat, not a hat,
Yeah.
prayer mat, no prayer mat.
The Quran says skin doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What matters is in your heart.
Yeah.
What you believe in, how you practice your life,
Yeah.
how you live your life.
Yeah.
According to the law that God has already stipulated. He doesn't need us, but like you say, I very agree with you because God says that He doesn't choose people. He doesn't choose you to become. I mean, He doesn't say that okay because you doesn't submit to me, therefore I don't give you love. No, God still loves.
It's unconditional.
Put it this way, He never give us a single bill to charge us for the eyesight that we are enjoying, for the ability that to breathe.
No.
He don't charge us.
No, no.
Either you are a believer or not a believer, He don't charge you.
Sure.
But He just say a simple term. Now, I give you all these things. Just put it as a very simple term that one day we just wake up and we found ourselves in a hospital. And the doctor told us, someone sent you here because you met an accident. You almost died. Now, as a human, what do we have? How do we feel during that time? We want to look for the person who sent us there, right? To show our gratitude to them, to thank them. Same thing. You are spiritual man. Now, all these things, eyesight, how much you willing to sell to somebody? To just one eyeball?
It's not for sale.
It's not for sale. Even though people offering you 2 billion, 10 billion, you're not going to sell it. And virtually, that means you are billionaire. I'm billionaire.
All of us are very
All of
rich.
us. All of us. But God never come, okay, now, I'm giving you this. Now, 2 billion. Pay me in cash. No, He don't. Now, how should we thank Him?
Worship.
Worship now.
Honor.
Yes. Honest,
Respect.
sincerity, respect, and follow what He commanded us.
Is God all loving?
Yes.
All loving.
All of it.
If God is all loving, how can he even one of us that ignored his message, how could he not bring us into his fold and forgive us?
That's why
I just can't imagine a hell. What is hell? Is hell where you burn forever? I mean, I don't know what hell is, but it's not consistent with an all-loving God that there could be anywhere to send people that don't worship him.
Exactly, no problem. That's why I mentioned earlier part that when we accepting the all-loving God, we need to accept all his attributes. That he's all-loving, he also all mercy, he also all just.
But wrathful.
He's just as well. Now, how should we balance that between justice and also loving? You cannot say, because I'm all loving, just because you kill him, I think it's okay. I mean, I will still put you in heaven. I mean, he's praying 5 times a day, he's submitting to the things, and this guy, he didn't do anything. I mean, okay, it's okay. I mean, can you imagine lecturer in the class, everyone doing the same exam, some pass, some fail, then I will pass all of you. Then the students who are very hardworking, you will say, then what is the purpose? I'm staying late to do all the revisions, to do all my assignment, all my thesis, and then after that you're going to pass everyone. There is a concept in the world, in this world as well. We have the concept of reward and punishment. If you are the boss, I believe, because you say you fire someone. Now, in your organization, for sure, you will give bonus to those who are performing well. Those who don't perform well, you might give them lesser, or you don't give them. You might not deduct their salary. That's a good boss. Same thing. Reward and punishment. Reward and punishment, a different way. It's a different way. That's why when we say all-loving God, we just cannot say this is all-loving, but in the end, we neglect, we reject the attribute of justice. Me too, I don't want people to go to hellfire. God, Islam, teach me to love. I'm loving people. That's why today we are organizing this to share with people the message of Islam, in order for them to have a clear message about what Islam is all about, for them to make their own choice. Because end of the day, I have my answer in front of Allah that God, I have done my best to convey the message, and God will not blame me for that.
Now you put me in a very difficult personal position.
Why?
Because now you've given me more time and more information about my questions around Islam than anybody has ever given me before. So now you put me in a very difficult position because I can't plead ignorance anymore.
Yes. So, I'm not trying to put you into a difficult situation, and I'm not going to force you, because in Islam it clearly says La ikraha fi din. There is no compulsions in religion. I could not force you to become Muslim. I can force you physically and verbally to say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, which means I bear witness there's no God except Allah and Muhammad is a messenger, but deep in your heart you don't believe.
You didn't say peace be upon him.
Yeah. Peace be upon him. Thank you for reminding me. God. Now, just follow me. I just go slowly.
Okay.
Now, La ilaha illallah Muhammadu Rasulullah. I bear witness. There is no God worthy to be worshipped except Allah. And Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessing be upon him, is the last and final messenger of God.
Allahu Akbar.